What's good, YouTube? It's Jay here. I'm so sorry if the audio in my recent Black Sun video was a little funky. Fugazi is a word I like to use also. Don't know really what happened with that one, man. Like I re-listened to the video over and over and over, and honestly, it didn't sound as bad as some people made it out to be. Now, I could be wrong. It just didn't sound as weird as some people were telling me it sounded. So I don't really know what to tell you about that one. Hopefully this one sounds as crystal clear and as good as the videos you usually do. So, how are we doing today, man? It's been a hell of a journey with this AOTR playthrough thus far. We've accomplished a lot of things. We have really accomplished a lot of things over the last few weeks of play in this mod. We're in the process of building some bigger and better and more powerful ships, so we can finally start making some serious, well, progression. Also, we need cruiser tech level 3, but I think we're building that already. I'm pretty certain, yeah, we're building tech 3 right here, so we can have access to a variety of different capital ships, and I hope this is one of them. Because now that I think about it, this being a tech 3 ship makes more sense than it being a tech 2 ship. So I think that tooltip is a little incorrect, but I could be wrong. So anyway, let's keep building up our forces. I think today, I don't remember what the last operation that I wanted to commit was. We took over the orbital polis, I believe. I believe we did that in the last episode. It was relatively smooth for the most part. One of the operations I wanted to commence, I guess, was taking over the remainder of the back worlds over here and building up this random fleet of R-41 Star Chasers, turning that into the most threatening military force in the entirety of the galaxy. Chances of that actually really being threatening are slim, but it's still a fun idea nonetheless. And yeah, I'm in a good mood today, man. I got a lot of energy to do a lot of good things. I don't know what forces we've got moving around right now. It looks like most of them are freighter convoys or whatnot. I just realized the music that I have playing from my streaming PC and my headset just lost audio for some reason. I'm telling you guys, man, I might just start a GoFundMe until I get that job. I need a new streaming PC so badly that the network card on it is dying or is possibly dead-ish. It's bad. It sucks. It's not a good computer. Not a good computer whatsoever. But anyway. The Huts just took over Gamor from the Apens. That's interesting. Let's move this from me. I have a strong feeling that the Apens are potentially looking to expand. I wouldn't be surprised. We can start moving some of our newly formed forces around a little bit. And maybe we'll build a few more of those very nifty yet niche Naboo Starfighters, just for the hell of it, man. Like I said, I have a viewer that really loves the Naboo Starfighter. So that person out there, I'm going to keep building as many of them as I can. Or, you know, within a reasonable amount. I'm going to keep building those just for fun. This planet is very fortified, honestly. It doesn't really get any better than this. We can hold up to 5 space structures, so I'm thinking... And we'll slap third XQ2 on that planet. This is obviously our largest fleet by a mile, but it still needs a little bit more diversity in its fleet numbers. Overall it's a great fleet, but it lacks significantly in a lot of firepower in a variety of different departments. We also have access to assault frigates. Yeah, we do. Tech 3 should give us this as well when we get to that. I don't think we have that one though. Not yet. Okay. We can build some of the Coda Militiamen. I don't expect this episode to be too epic if I'm being real with you guys. This is mostly going to be focused on just building up a lot of stuff, getting a lot of things done on the side. If you don't like that kind of content, well, I don't really know what to tell you, honestly, so suck it. Let's keep building up these troops over here. It's a shame you can only build 2 of the Coda stealth units. It makes sense because they're very strong units overall. But it still sucks. I'm going to be building a force that's going to be heavily focused with Shaq's forces. They're going to be mostly positioned around Coruscant. Apens just took Tatooine. Interesting. Okay, they just took Tatooine. What? Make a difference, I guess. Let's keep moving forces around. Our ground troops will stay with this Y-wing group for the most part. Let's get these X-wings off of here and send them to said ground force over here. Because I think I want to attempt to take Sheik from Huts and liberate our Wookiee brothers. Wookiee? This area, though, I'm definitely going to keep building additional starships. Got a large set of industry over here. Might as well take advantage of it. And then we should probably build some advanced shipyards here. Primarily with the intention of making it so we could build Dauntless class battle cruisers a little bit cheaper. I think we can build up to 6 structures here. No, 5. Okay, that's fine. We actually. Wow, that is one hell of a lead. Holy. You're telling me we outmatched these guys? Ooh. Okay. I'm 99% certain we are going to hold this relatively effortlessly, primarily because of the fact that we have a planetary ion cannon, which changes the game a lot. B, starfighters are no joke, and we've got plenty of them. C, we'll have local defense forces spawning in with us. And D, I'm better than these guys. What the fuck? Okay, there's a Lictor class.
Viewings here, Commander.
Trying to take that really quick.
Moving out, boss.
Kind of cool. You guys go over here, I guess. These things are just mass drivers. That's cool. Let's what does this do again? Bonus health. I know you shouldn't get all of these. Maybe we won't just get all of them. Shame we can't take that Kenosi right there, but it is what it is. Let's see if we can let's start slowing some of the vessels down ASAP. So this is what we have right now. So the 80%, it's 80% or 90% starfighters. We're gonna do some damage here with this fleet. I'm just gonna do this really quick. This, and then we're gonna go up kind of center. They're gonna have to focus one of these areas, which kind of sucks, but we can try and take this Lictor class. I don't really see it being successful. This station has orbital defenses.
Clear Bay 327.
All bombers move forward. Oh, look at that. It's Mandalorians. Move all of our starfighters to the right, kinda. Okay. Lots of local rebel forces inbound. If we're being real here, these guys are really no major threat. That what the hell is happening right now? We're getting shot at from multiple directions. They weren't kidding when they said they're going to be with multiple factions. Noted. We got a lot of fighters to work with here, so it's going to take me a hot second to kind of organize everything, just a little bit. This is about to be very, very chaotic. I already know it. I already see it happening. B-wings. Okay, yeah, all fighters to the center. Bombers kind of stick behind here. You Mandalorian fighters go duke it out with these guys. I guess these guys are just gonna shoot the shit over here and do whatever they want. I have zero idea what direction they're gonna go in. But the local Mandalorians will help us defend against these guys because they're idiots. You know, civil wars are a great idea to have. Okay. As soon as that first Star Destroyer is in range, we are going in. Hey, help these guys out over here. Alright, all major starfighter squadrons are going over here. Looks like that's where the bulk of the Imperial fleet is headed. Just keep it going. Yeah, it looks like they're heading towards the station over here. Trying to capture this Lictor class, but I doubt that's really going to make too much of a difference. These things actually did some damage to us. There we go. Knock them out. Okay. All Starfighter escorts. Getting your attack runs on those Imperial class Star Destroyers. Multiple are coming in, everybody. And, we got a long way to go. Imperial fleet's right ahead of us. I can count on the Lancer class. No, that's a Carrot Cruiser. Okay. All bombers focus fire on that Star Destroyer, on that Victory class in specific. That's a lot of fighters. Holy. Plenty of additional fighters over here as well. Alright. Got all ships moving into position currently. That's a lot of shit. Alright, first things first, let's take this guy out. No elite squadrons for them, the better. That's just let's just get rid of him altogether. He's not capture or, you know, rescuable. Now let's just hit this Victory class next. Okay. Holy mother of God.
Target eliminated.
What? This Star Destroyer just turned into vapor. It just turned into Vic's Vapor Row. Look at that. Okay. Okay. Rebel fleet, focus all your firepower on that Star Destroyer. Bomber squadrons,
Let's blast another one.
you're doing what you're doing. Let's focus fire on the hull on this one next. Other Starfighter units, just circle around and go over there. Star Destroyers on this side over here.
I got him.
That's it, just concentrate all your fire. Shoot the shields out on these guys. Take them out. Why does this look like there's more? Oh, there's turrets right here. Okay, let's get rid of that Victory class.
Target destroyed.
By the Force, we are just... Fisting is the word I want to use. We are fisting this Imperial fleet right now.
Break to point 3-5, then follow me.
Okay, let's focus fire on this Dreadnought Cruiser for a hot second. I'm focusing heavily on these because they have missile banks and these suck to fight against. Okay. Circle around. Let's hit the units over here. I think we might be able to save the station. For the Victory class, inbound, and what's something the rebels will say at .26.
He's going right. I'm following. Break right. He's right on top of you.
Okay. Starfighter, stick with the fleet. Let's see. This the
Awaiting orders. C-95 standing by.
how many X-Wings is this? That's what, 11? 12? You guys are gonna be group 4. Hightail it over to the station over here. You're gonna be our primary defense forces for this. Cut it relatively in half. Keep it with defense really, really well. This station's a little bit on fire though. Are you get close to this?
Don't worry. I'm on him.
And multiple Star Destroyers inbound over here. Have to shut them down. Aim for the ion cannons of that. Did it shoot? Oh, there it goes. Okay, additional X-Wing support is inbound. Stations. Yeah, focus your fire on those ion cannons. Multiple fighters over here. Alright, looks like the Empire's shifting priorities. What is this? It's a Kiltron class. We're gonna make an auxiliary fighter squadron. That way, the A-wings and X-wings can get over here quicker. Looks like they're bypassing the station entirely. Starfighters or X-wing squadrons, get nitty-gritty with them. The long road ahead of us. Rebel fleet, you're going to maintain position over here for the time being. Focus on any Imperials that come our way. Lock as foils, full power to engines. Let's hit these Imperials where it hurts. Okay. That's enough of that. X-wing squadrons are going to focus on these victory classes. The bombers will basically annihilate these guys here. Destroy that support ship. Empire's really focused down on that that star base. That's it. Hammer everything about these missile banks. Additional starfighter support inbound. Other fighters, we're gonna need. Oh my god. Other fighters get over here ASAP. The rest of the rebel fleet should be able to deal with the Star Destroyer. All bomber units focus on your next objective, which is going to be another victory class. All fire on the hull. Multiple Star Destroyers inbound, focusing down on our stations that are very deep right now. We have X-wings down here that need support like crazy. Full power to engines, everybody. Get in there. Those fighters need your help. Alright, the rebel fleet is taking a bit of a beating here, but they should be able to handle what's left of the station, or the Star Destroyer. Those X-wings are in the fucking passion pit right now, man. Alright, additional fighter support is here. All bombers, focus all your fire on this. They destroy it? Oh no, they destroyed the other victory. Nice. Good shooting. As long as we keep those missile boats in check, this is relatively a pretty easy mop-up operation here. Or not even a mop operation, this is a pretty stalwart defense we got going on right now. Look at all those bombers going in.
Lock as spoils to attack positions.
They are literally manhandling this fleet. Okay. Focus all fire on the Star Destroyer. Take out the engines. Where are we taking losses at? Well, on the flip side, we can call them more H-wings, which is not necessarily a good thing. That means we're more X-wings than I like to be losing right now. Multiple starships inbound. Holy smokes. Come on. These Gazatis are providing a lot of anti-starfighter support right now. So I think that's what's doing it. More victories inbound. We're probably going to lose the station. Rebel fleet, move forward. We need you on the defense ASAP. I'm going to hit these back here. Okay.
I got him. Break to point 35.
We're not killing this fast enough here. This station's in trouble. Alright. Full power to slam engines once again. Let's get nitty gritty over here.
Where's our cover?
Starfighters, move in.
He's going right. I'm following.
We should be able to just literally tear apart any ship that comes our way pretty much. Multiple victory Star Destroyers back here.
Break right. He's right on top of you.
Take out what's left of the Starfighter forces?
Blast another one. I got him. Target eliminated. Running out of maneuvers.
We're taking care of that. Taking care of that really, really good. Am I gonna blow that up? Yep. Don't even know why I tried. Okay. Let's focus on the missile batteries for the time being. Bombing squadrons? Oh, they're just gonna retreat. I love it. All right. Nice. It took out a good chunk of that force, if we're being honest. I think they were going to retreat anytime soon, but it makes sense that they finally. We lost 6 X-wing squadrons. Oh my god, we did more damage than I thought we did, and we've got an additional station. And where do they go? Hey, not too shabby if I do say so myself. All right, so that went exceptionally well. I just neutered the Empire significantly militarily wise. And we got Kim Jong-un. More stealth forces are being constructed over here, which is good. They just won a major space victory at Maw. Oh, okay. Looks like we're gonna have to. I'm thinking about taking the bulk of the rebel fleets. I might regroup. I might move this force over to Yaga. We need more intel. Star Destroyer there. Building a Belator. Fun. We just destroyed one of those actually in the Black Sun episode, which is good. Build a few more ships here. Get all that stuff under construction. Tech 3 is nearly finished.
Unit in production.
Oh, we're almost out of space. We're almost out of population points too. Audemars is an objective. I think we might focus on Audemars. We could take this force and just move forward. We could attack multiple vectors. All this needs to go. Or the let's see what our spies can bring us intel-wise for the time being. We definitely can't sit too much. Too much sitting is bad for your back. And it, you know, it messes with your let's play ability too, but really bad for your back, trust me. Okay, so that's the last of the stealth forces we can technically build. Why is that so loud? It scares me every single time. Every single time, man. Such a loud effect, just boom. Okay. Iriadu can get some of these. These shipyards are healthily under construction. Should be pumping out warships for us relatively soon. Additional starfighter support is going to be sent towards Mandalore. Their other station is done being built, which is good. Got 3 orbital facilities or 3 orbital stations and a large starfighter force on top of the local rebel forces that'll come in and help them out. I'd say we're pretty golden. So these guys over here. This force might be getting sent to Shack on us. I think we'll send this to Shack. If this gets attacked, they're not going to expand, so if it gets attacked, it's not the worst thing in the world. We'll be able to come back and, you know, defend it. Sorry for all the consistent pausing. I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings here. Let's see what's on Munilist with these guys, and you guys will move over here. Actually, if we take Munilist, we could just move the fleet from Aikido. Also, let's save our credits. We're going to officially declare the new Republic. Give us access to a bunch of cool vessels.
Under construction.
Actually, okay, we'll do that in a minute. Let us finish prepping our defenses, putting everything up.
Training soldiers.
Getting everything in order before we actually commit to such a large financial responsibility. I'm trying to think, what are some key worlds here? This should definitely have turbo laser towers on it, considering the amount of money that you make off of the planet.
Under construction.
Upgrade this. Or Mantell is such a very important planet. Audemars, I think it's pretty well defended too, if memory serves me. And we're just gonna keep donating forces to Shack's ever-growing force. Dathomir is pretty heavily defended, but they don't have any garrison units. but lots of snipers that are gonna be deadly. 2 sets of TX-130 groups, some ATPTs. That's some pretty impressive hardware they got down there. What are we looking like at Polis? Because we can raid Polis, that'll just free up us. That'll free up that'll prevent us from having to free up a fleet somewhere. See, we just have Polis really quick. We just lost another freighter. Stop doing that.
Construction unit capacity.
By the gods, please stop doing that. What's the Empire looking like right now? All right, they stabilized a little bit, but they're still significantly under everybody, which is good. Gonna move these forces up here. The battle for Kashyyyk is gonna have to wait a little bit. We're going up against a force that really isn't gonna be too much against us, so I'm not really too worried about it. Tanks are cheaper. All track vehicles move faster. We can build ground mining facilities. We can build a game factory in our alliance headquarters. I think I'm gonna opt for
Upgrade
just,
under
you know,
construction.
another money-making facility pretty much, which is our go-to at this point. Saying the rebels don't really have
Upgrade
other
under
ground-based
construction.
money-making facilities other than these little manufacturing doohickeys. More sniper forces. I think just straight up sending the fleet in will be objectively better in our case. That just seems like way more of a hassle than I'm willing to deal with. I'm gonna send Shaq an additional Mon Calamari cruiser just to make his voyage a little bit better, and then we'll maintain our hold.
Construction complete.
Receiving location.
Upgrade complete.
This planet is, that's right. That's right. That planet is, it's not very friendly. Let's build more of the money-making GR75s. That'll really go a long way. I did say this wasn't going to be a long video, but you know how it is with Empire War. You start having too much fun, and you just can't move on. Looks like we don't really get any beneficial ground structures out of Yaga for the most part.
On my way.
But okay. Additional Mon Calamari vessel should help us a little bit. Does Tech 3 give us access to quasars? The MC60 and the CC77 or 7700. Why don't we have a? Oh, we do have access to quasars. Okay. Let's cancel construction on this. Can we build this? Alliance Global Tech Space Tech 1 Aurora subcraft. I don't know how that works.
Construction complete.
I legitimately don't know how that works. Is that something? So it's Aurora subcraft. Do we get that at the Declaration of the New Republic? I guess. Alliance Tech's Aurora subcraft 2. Oh, we still gotta get Tech 3 for frigates and whatnot. Okay. Sorry, I blanked out for a minute. I just realized we still got a little ways to go work-wise for this.
Will do.
Let's just go ahead and move the fleet in really quick. They should be able to take care of everything relatively easily. We've got a nice little force of MC-40s with their ion torpedoes supported by assault frigates, which are pretty hard-hitting. I expect the Empire to retreat relatively quickly. We did again kill an Imperial fighter hero, which is good. I believe these are ion or nebulous. Do you have any ion storms, or are they all just nebulous? Why is it always the ice worlds that have nebulous? Is that just like a normal thing?
Liberation's en route.
Yes, you are.
Reinforcements.
2 assault frigates should be more than enough. Do these. These.
Reinforcements en route.
Since we're more fleet focused than we are starfighter focused, there should be more than enough with the X-Wings we're bringing in.
Ready for the attack. Launch all fighters, prepare for combat.
Okay. Everybody's in position. Again, nothing really too crazy here. No fancy tricks, everybody. Pretty standard. All fighters to the front. Bombers kind of just hanging out in the back. Acclimators. Transports? Oh, these are assault ships. Most interesting. Looks like they're heading towards the station over there. It's a Victory 2 class Star Destroyer. No torpedoes to really worry about in sight. This is going to have a lot of anti-starfighter stuff. So we're going to keep most of the starfighter battle to a minimum, or over here rather. Full positions. Starfighters, you are free to move in and attack. Full-powered weapons. Write the name on the hull, as Shaq would say, but he didn't say it this time for some odd reason. Starfighters pull back and come support the fleet. I don't know why you're breaking off and going that direction. We've got plenty of starfighters messing about over here. These acclimators are tissue paper, fortunately. I say unfortunately because I love the acclimator. Let's keep chasing these starfighters now. Yeah, they're gonna retreat. What the hell are these? Where the hell did they get these from? Is there an independent? There's dragons, but something just blew up over here. That's just some kind of independent station over there. That's fine. RIP to all the TIE fighters that are just gonna be stranded here. Okay. Alright, that was a pretty anticlimactic battle to say the least. Let's get Coda's forces on the ground. We do need more ground forces for them, honestly. But let's see. We're gonna throw Coda in as additional support for the rebel forces, and we'll just do this. I was gonna send him his militia forces, but I don't really feel like breaking up the stealth group, so we need to get him some better troops. At least tier 2 infantry aren't cutting it anymore. Let's see. Let's get him some of the hardcore tier 3. A Jedi general like Coda deserves the best, and only the best.
Giving up already?
Giving up already? We're gonna keep mostly mobile tank forces. Coda's gonna keep his small group of troops.
What do you see?
Pretty much everything else, we're going full tank.
Just give us the word, General.
Okay, let's move on.
Main cannons charged and me on my way.
Yep, just as I thought. Lots of starfighter, or lots of infantry forces. The Penguins also support the Empire as well, unfortunately.
Ready to deliver.
That's why I never downloaded Club Penguin. They're Empire supporters. That's canon to the war, by the way. Right.
Stand clear.
But you keep your troops at bay for the time being. That's it. Wipe all those snipers out. Way too many of them.
I'll be right there.
Keep our eyes out for turrets.
Accelerating to attack speed. All lights are green.
That's it.
Moving into attack position.
I love hearing the sound effects of weapons that were used in Jedi Academy games, man. I hear like the repeating blasters. I always will say, I will credit Namada Firefox and the Alliance mod. I've always credited him because he always has some very interesting ideas in the mod. I don't know if they were unique or not to his own, but I'm not here to argue it. He always had a lot of variety with like troop weapons, and even if it wasn't always the most balanced experience, it was cool seeing a bunch of units just with like fletchet launchers and stuff from the old Jedi Academy games. So I always thought that was really cool. Let's just move our forces in a little bit more. Honestly, considering how much of a slaughter this is, it's safe to say we're allowed to get a little reckless. I'm not gonna go kill the penguin people.
They've already lost. They just don't know it.
One of the troops said, what the? Yeah, that was a relatively straightforward assault. Now, we're definitely gonna get Shaq some more fighters. We're gonna go the cheaper route right now and go towards a more Y-wing oriented force. I wonder if we need all the techs in order to... Yeah, I wonder if we need this tech in order to unlock the next set of tiers. We should also build at our talent. I think that's probably a good idea. I forgot Korea is also one of our primary bases for building infantry. We'll sell the Infiltrator Academy, put this here and this here, make it fully dedicated to that stuff. I don't know what I'm trying to say here. And we'll just slap an Infiltrator Academy on Coruscant. Makes sense, we got all the extra slots for a reason. Imperial Barracks are cheaper here, which is nothing important to us. We could build additional frigate yards here. We only really build 4? We can only really build 4 here. I always forget that we're capped at 4 orbital structures that build Bringy. What's Yavin look? I know I'm getting a little greedy. I'm starting to step past how long I wanted to actually record. But I'm getting a little greedy here. And I mean, come on, just look at that. It's so underdefended, it's not even funny. Or rather, it is quite funny how underdefended it is. I want to know where the bulk of the Sun forces are. We could launch an assault with Shaq's forces. I definitely want to reinforce him with additional ships. He's not even remotely as built up as I would like him to be. But before we do that, we're gonna
tech level advanced. New options available.
Before that we do that, we're gonna allocate our forces over to Port Mantell for an eventual assault on Ottomar. Pop cap reached. What is the pop cap of this? 14. Okay. Well, we'll hit that as we progress. Let's put this here. These are almost done building. Slap 3 of these here. Got a lot of backorder worlds. I would not want to be on any of these, man. Like imagine you're in the New Republic / Rebellion and you say you're stationed on Ordo Plutonia. Nobody's gonna know where the hell you are, man. You die, you're legitimately gonna be forgotten about. And that's where we're gonna end the episode, with a really depressing note like that. Thanks so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed the relatively shorter video. It's like almost 4 in the morning. I want to go to bed. I want to go make some sleepy time tea, as cheesy as it sounds, and get a good night's sleep in. So hopefully this video will be up either tomorrow or Wednesday. Yeah, I got a special video actually for tomorrow, so this will probably be up Wednesday. But again, thank you so much for watching, everybody. Hopefully you enjoyed it. Be sure to leave a like on this video, sub to the channel. We're edging closer to 3,000 subscribers. I really appreciate it. And as always, I will see you in the next one. May the force be with you all. Peace.